Hi, I'm Gary Amoroso, Executive Director of the Minnesota Association of School Administrators. Welcome to another edition of Take 5. I want to spend some time talking about the efforts of MASA to change the Minnesota State High School League Constitution. Since we've been talking about this over the course of the last couple of months, I've received some questions, and I want to spend just a few minutes trying to answer those questions and give people a sense of why the association is moving in this direction. As most of you know, the State High School League is the group that oversees the co-curricular programs within the state of Minnesota. Those are all the sports programs, the arts programs, speech, drama, things of that nature. They have a board of directors that, as our board of directors, oversees the operation of the organization. At the present time, there are no designated seats for superintendents on that board. There are designated seats on the State High School League board for school boards and for secondary principals. There are 2 designated seats for each of those organizations. Over the course of the last couple of years, I've heard from a growing number of members the feeling that superintendents need to be represented on the State High School League board because the State High School League board takes up issues, makes decisions, and then of course the member schools must implement those decisions. And instead of being reactive as an organization, many of our members have felt it was necessary for us to become part of the conversation on the front end and have the input of our members being heard as decisions are being made. Thus, we met with Dave Stead, who's the Executive Director of the State High School League Board, and talked about a process that would enable us to have 2 designated seats on the board, just as our colleagues at the School Board Association and the Secondary School Principals Association. That process, in order to happen, calls for us to have a change in the constitution of the State High School League. In order to do that, there has to be a vote of the member schools. In order for that vote to be taken, we have to make sure that the State High School League has the accurate people who represent the various schools and have the right to vote. Each member school of the State High School League has 2 representatives that can vote. One is a school representative and one is a school board representative. And the problem that we ran into this winter was that the schools and the State High School League were not in sync on who those members were. The State High School League didn't believe they had accurate information, and thus they sent out a letter in winter asking schools to update their individuals who were able to vote on behalf of the district. What happened was that not enough schools responded, and the State High School League did not feel comfortable that we would have an accurate vote, and thus put the vote off from this spring to hopefully next fall. In order to gain accuracy, when schools receive their 2016-2017 registration materials for the State High School League, those membership materials will include a form that will ask each school to identify their school representative and their district representative who are eligible to vote in any State High School League election. Please return that form when you return your membership materials. I believe those materials are all due by September 1st of 2016. We then hope that the State High School League will hold the election, which will allow for a constitutional change. The State High School League Board has already called for the election, but they want to make sure they have accurate information. Just to give you a sense of what we need to do in order to change the rules, there are 520 member schools. That means there are 1,040 votes. In order for the Constitution to be changed, there has to be at least 750 votes cast, and of that, you need about 500 votes, 2/3 of the people voting, to vote in favor of the change. So it's a very high bar, but I know that if we're conscientious in making sure the forms are filled out, and then we work hard to ensure that the members within each of our districts vote for the amendment, I do believe we can have the constitutional change, and in the 2017-18 school year, MASA will then have 2 superintendents on the State High School League Board. With that, thanks for what you do every day. Please feel free to contact me if you have questions regarding this topic or any other issues at 651-319-1211. Thank you.